Alright everyone, let's get straight to the point. I've been testing every possible way to farm event points in Rune Slayer, and I'm going to share exactly what works and what doesn't. Grab a drink and get comfortable because some of these results might surprise you. First, let's talk about the Firework fairy buff. According to the event description, it's supposed to give us a 25% point bonus, but after hours of testing, I've got to be honest, I'm barely noticing a difference. Whether that's a bug or just poor balancing, I can't say, but I'll show you the numbers so you can decide for yourself. Now let's break down the point values. The basic starting mobs, your slimes, bees, and other early game enemies give about 1 point each. They die fast and respawn quickly, which might make them worth farming despite the low individual yield. The mid-tier enemies in the Hell Zone area, not much better, maybe 5 points max per kill in my experience. Here's where it gets interesting. The event bosses like Rune Golem and Elder Trent give significantly more. We're talking 20 to 30 points per kill. Iskel and Tundra falls into the same range, given about 20 to 30 points without fairy buff. The Razor Fang boss sits somewhere in the middle at around 15 points per kill. Now, about that beach farming spot everyone's talking about. In my test, I pulled in about 90 points in 10 minutes there. Not bad at all, though I'm curious to hear if you found ways to optimize it further. Here's my biggest takeaway. The initial assumption that stronger enemies give more points doesn't always hold true. Sometimes you're better off farming weaker enemies that die quickly rather than spending time on tougher foes with only slightly better rewards. I'll walk you through all of this in the gameplay footage, showing exactly how many points I get from each farming method. Pay close attention to the numbers as they appear. They might help you spot patterns I missed. If you found better methods or noticed different point values, please share them in the comments. Let's work together to crack this event wide open. And if this testing helps you get those limited items, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Good luck out there, and may your point farming be efficient.